Oh, hi, Dave.
Oh, hey, guys.
In case you didn't know Dave was here, Dave's here.
I got a
Yeah,
game to play.
I used both those words too.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of Donald Glover did a sketch with both those words in it, but they were in the opposite order, and he asked the guy to spell it, and he's like, I'm not gonna do it. He's like, no, it's your word. Your word is as such. And so he finally does it, and he's like, that's correct. I heard what you said.
Like a spelling bee?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Before I left the lobby or whatever, I go, good luck trying to find out who your dad is. Can't wait to see your mugshot. Bye.
All right. So it was getting spicy.
He was just, like, from the start, I hadn't even shot at him. I killed his 2 teammates. So he's pissed. And then he's like, why you hiding? Why you hiding? I'm like, it's a game.
Why you sliding?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because you can't find me just because you can't find me doesn't mean I'm hiding.
Yeah.
I was literally on the roof of the building.
It would have been like, why you Biden? And then everybody would be like, oh, got him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd start making a bunch of Joe Biden jokes.
Sleepy Joe.
So we got outcome every time. Sleepy Joe.
Speaking of spicy, he was getting spicy in the gym today because I finally found a good time to go with this one super hot chick's there.
Ooh.
And we always seem to be right here next to each other.
Not
And
here.
No, not there, not yet.
Make
She
sure
definitely
she's-
caught me.
Make sure
Hey,
she's
yeah.
doing those thigh workouts where you're working your
You
inner-
you need to do the thigh workout thing.
And just eye contact the whole time.
Just bite
Just-
your lower lip.
Aggressive eye contact.
She'll know you've got aggressively strong sexual health.
Mhm. No, she knows because I'm just like rock hard walking around.
That doesn't mean you're healthy. That means you're horny.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, all right.
Judges?
I mean, if it's a one and done, then yes, it's not the same thing. But yeah, no, she definitely caught me staring a little. It was a halfway. You know that like we all do it where we just kind of zone out sometimes, and you're just you're just looking in a general direction.
That's how I cover it up most of the time.
Mm-hmm. But that's
I
how
act
it
like I'm-
started, and then she started working, and then my attention was like, "Hey, look!" And then she got done, and she turned around and looked, and I just did one of these. I was like, "Rob's not looking." I was just like,
he did the Yumi. I was looking at your balls.
Yeah, I was
I
just
was still
checking.
staring at her titties, though. Oh, we can't use that line now. I mean, we can, but
Yeah, but
it's a Drake line, though.
Yeah.
they're A cups, and he's drinking them.
Oh,
Oh.
that would be a good line.
Because it's enough of a homophone like drinking him.
Right.
Po up, he's only
Right.
drinking A cups.
Yes.
Drinking A cups. Is the name of the pre-show.
That should be a shirt. I'm not making it.
It's a shirt in some circles.
If you want to spill the tea, will he only drinking A cups? See, that's a problem. Is I feel like I could go at Drake now.
Right.
Like I feel like
Especially-
I feel like there's enough out there in the ethos at this point that I feel like I could go at Drake, and they're like, "What's he gonna say? I'm white and bald." I know.
Turns into a bee rabbit thing.
Yeah,
You
I'd be
could
like,
do something about, because Drake's Canadian. He must be French Canadian because he gave up when he lost the war, before he lost the war.
I do have a friend named Murph who shot himself in the leg with his own gun.
I do got a friend named Sanson that stabbed himself in the thigh with his own knife.
And here's the thought that lingers. I'm like Simon Sampson when I say, "Give me those fingers."
Knew where that was going.
See, I feel like I need to get on the BBL Drizzy beat.
BBL Drizzy. Or maybe you can write it and then have Cole do it.
Well, no, it would be on Fuck Cole Carter Volume 1.
There we go.
But it would just be going at Drake and Cole. Because Drake is true hip hop according to one Cole Carter.
Yeah, he's still. I don't think he has the internet enough to know.
I mean, or he likes dragons.
Yeah, do you like dragons? And then the next question after that is, do you like Drake?
Generally, and he was generally asking it to those who were a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh, it's all starting to fall into place. Oh, Mother Eye. That's still to me the funny. That's how Drake lost the beef. It wasn't anything that Kendrick said. It was the fact that he basically just didn't understand a song written by Kendrick Lamar, and he tried to make a different joke out of it, and everybody's like, "Bro, that's not what that's about. You missed it. You just made
swing and a miss.
You made a connection to nothing because that wasn't what we were all talking about." So, that's when he actually lost, is when he got it so wrong that everybody's just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Good exercise to get the pin out and swing and a miss 3 or 4 times, I guess.
Yes, the bit outside.
You got the dog, you got dragged across Texas, and then you pop up, and then you're like, "Oh man, you got molested, huh?" No, actually, the song's about how my mom assumed that I got molested. But details are something you may not be into.
Close enough.
18 or 18.
Yeah.
But
that reminds me of that Kill Tony, where that one guy's like, "Hey, I was molested a bunch of times when I was a kid," and one of the panelists is like, "Which one was your favorite?"
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Dr. Phil said that.
Yeah.
Probably my PE teacher.
Hey.
Dragon.
Robin's like, "I can't. That one's like, no, nope. I just got to stray on that one."
Nope. I did.
So what's up? What's up, guys? You saw Deadpool like 4 or 5 more times?
6 more times, yeah. Every day. Twice on Sunday.
I think about it every day because I go to Roseburg every day, and I get out of the gym right before the 6 o'clock show every day. I'm like,
It's like, this for the 6 o'clock news. What do I do?
Yeah.
And now the 6 o'clock news.
All right, so here's what you do. You take your popcorn bucket. You walk straight into the bathroom, right? You go pee. You come out. You get your popcorn refilled, and then you just walk in the theater.
Yeah, but ours only refill the bags, and they write on the bag. And Dave always gives me his bag at the end, so I leave with 2 full bags of popcorn.
Nope.
Yeah, I remember you used to just pull up and just get popcorn and then leave.
During COVID, I did for sure. Because I was like,
did you do that before as well? I remember you doing that.
I did it in Corvallis once, I think.
Yeah, I think I was there for that. You're like, "Hang on, I'm gonna go get some popcorn." And you just walked into the theater.
Yeah.
But Robin has always been the free refill. Take them home guy. When we were living in Corvallis, we'd go watch a movie, and then later that day watch another movie, and we'd have more popcorn. It's like, hey, it's like the movies, but I'm in my underwear.
Yeah.
We have souvenir cups from T-Mobile Park. We have 4 of them. Well, now we have 4. We had 5. I left one there at the game last week. But we just take those and refill them. Nobody has ever told us not to, and they're definitely old.
Don't do that.
But we bought these souvenir cups 3 seasons ago, and we've been getting free soda at T-Mobile Park ever since.
Someone stops you like, no, they had one in the back.
This like, whatever, man.
The
Like,
commemorative.
that's not the cup today.
Yeah, this is like 3 years old. Like, it's definitely a different design.
Been washed 20 times.
It's like all scraped up and
Yeah.
size. Like no, it's just been sitting in the deal with the
And the deal.
The deal with the things.
exactly. You see,
Yeah. The deal. Look.
Dude.
We could talk about the Olympic basketballs.
Do you ever have those people that like they get the box, they get the big bag of popcorn, then they get the box,
Yeah.
they put popcorn in it, and then they put butter in that, then they shake it around a little bit, and then they have like their own like miniature box of popcorn to take with them off their big deal.
I haven't seen them take it with them. Like usually at our theater, it's for like the kids.
Mm.
The kids.
The kids.
The old kids buckets.
Hi kids. Do you like
violence? Then you'll love Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. Dick punch.
Do you like nails for each one of my eyelids? Want to copy me and do exactly like I did? Try to get fucked up. Worse than my life is. My brain's dead. Wait, I'm trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out which Spice Girl I want to impregnate. And Dr. Dre said, "Some shady."
Because he's dead.
No, I thought that was some shady. You're a basehead. Nuh-uh. Then why's your face red? Man, you wasted. Man, since age 12, I felt like I was someone else because I hung my original self off the top bunk with the belt. Got pissed off and ripped Pamela Lee's tits off and knocked her clothes so back. Oh, I fucked that part up.
Knocked her clothes backwards.
So fast she looked like crisscross? Something like that. I smoke a fat pound of grass and fall on my ass faster than the fat bitch who sat down too fast. Whoa.
Hold up, shady.
You're a slut. That's my girl dog. I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off. Wow, that's deep. That is deep in there, isn't it?
Yeah. God sent me to piss the world off.
That there's some songs I realize that are deep in my memory.
Yeah, like just anytime you turn on like old radio and you're like, oh, I know these songs. Hold me close just to let me go.
The entire Deadpool soundtrack.
Yeah.
Right. I hopped in the car the other day and it was like,
give up forever. That's the song that we couldn't remember.
Caress me down.
Caress me down. And that's that loving sound. I didn't realize that there's a whole Spanish section of that song.
Me either, because I wasn't paying attention that long.
Mm-hmm. I've been listening to a lot of Jimi Hendrix lately.
Nice.
Mostly because I have never listened to Jimi Hendrix.
No shit.
I can't remember what it was. I was driving listening to a podcast.
So you can't hear Jimmy.
And then like something like Jimi Hendrix or Eric Clapton came up, and I was just like, these are like regarded as some of the best guitarists ever and best musicians ever. Okay. And I was like, I've never just listened to a single Jimi Hendrix album. I know what's
like
that one
all
song?
The hits.
The Experience.
The only one I know from Jimi Hendrix is like Across the Watchtower or something like that.
All along the
Purple Haze, because we played it in band.
Oh yeah, Purple Haze, yep. But I only know where I'm supposed to put my slide for that song. That's it.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I know I do a lot of this.
My brain. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been forcing myself, not really forcing myself because it's good music, but like listening to like Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix, and then being like, yeah, this is good music. Like, I'm glad I've decided to finally. I'm trying to. I'm not really. I wouldn't say I'm going on a journey, but I'm going on a little trip.
Journey.
No, I'm not going to. Not listening to Journey. I'm going on a little trip.
Listening to different believing.
Take a little trip with me.
Yeah.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip, David. Oh no, I dropped my headphones.
No, they're on your head.
No, like my earbuds. It fell
Who
out.
sang War?
Your friends.
War.
I mean, Lowrider. Never mind. I gave you the
War.
answer.
War.
It
wasn't War. It was Gwar.
War.
I was gonna say War was by Edwin Starr.
War. What is it good for?
Yeah.
Hell,
I thought that song was by Jackie Chan and,
and Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Chris
Dude,
Tucker
I
wrote
need to
that
watch
song.
Rush Hour again. Those are some good ass movies.
Mhm.
I still haven't seen it.
What?
And then did you guys ever watch High Noon?
Yes, dude, I fucking love
with,
High Noon.
with Jackie Chan and
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. It was like it came out
Shanghai
after the
Noon.
Rush Hour. Yeah, Shanghai Noon. What did I say? High Noon? That's
Yeah.
a drink.
I wonder if I've ever watched
Dude was
any
just a Gary
Jackie
Cooper
Chan
movie.
song or movie. I don't know if I've seen a Jackie Chan movie.
One of my favorite outtakes from that movie, I guess is Rush Hour 2. Jackie Chan goes to like slide through the super low like pay window in a casino, and instead of sliding through like he's supposed to, he fucking hits it and falls down and crashes and busts his ass. And they're like, "Oh my god, Jackie, are you okay?" And he hops up, he's like, "Jackie Chan, always okay."
Yeah, except for that one scene where he's going down the chain. He does the belt on a chain and he's sliding down, the chain breaks and he basically swings from like 50 feet up into a mound of like hard dirt, and then he's in the hospital for 2 weeks, so they had to stop filming for a while.
Makes sense.
All right, I'm just gonna put this on.
I have not watched a single Jackie Chan movie. Wait, oh, here's the actor ones. That was producer ones. Okay, I'm going down the actor ones.
Have you guys seen that ad that Jackie Chan's had like a lifelong sponsorship by Mitsubishi? So anytime he's driving a car in a movie, it's a Mitsubishi.
I have not heard that.
I saw an ad for Mitsubishi about it.
Oh, I saw Kung Fu Panda 3.
That counts.
All right, there we go.
And 2.
Let's go. All right,
Nuts.
Ooh.
It needs to be a little higher.
Is he supposed to fit through that?
Jackie, always okay.
Is this the kosher meal?
Yes, sir, that's our kosher meal.
What's the name of it?
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish. Lots and bagels. It's my favorite. What's the name of this stuff?
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish. Oh, what's the name of this fish?
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte. Gefilte? You know what this is? What is it?
Gefilte fish.
It's filter fish. Filter fish. You want some of my filter fish? You want any of this?
That lady
What's
sounds
the
like
name
she's
of
getting
this
irritated.
Gefilte fish.
She's pissed. Gefilte fish. All right. I love this stuff. I really don't. You have black people all over the world eating this. We some lots of steak. I have some guilty fish.
Anyway.
Oops.
Oh shit, I forgot that there was actually better.
Lady! Jackie!
Okay, Chris Tucker.
Jackie!
Jackie again?
We'd love to see that. We would love to see that, Jackie. Jackie, we'd like to see that. We'd like to see that. Now, Jackie, we would love to see that. Wouldn't we love to see
leave
that?
it out.
It's Lee, goddammit.
Lee, we would love to see that. We would love to see that. What, Lee? It gotta be something you want.
I always want to go to Scrap Medicine. I always want to go to Scrap. Shh. I always dream to Square Mountain. I always want to go to my restaurant. Now I'm gone. Now I'm nervous.
Anyway, he gets a phone call also. It's like, hey, can I talk to Jackie Chan? It's like, no, you can't talk to Jackie Chan. I'm in the middle of filming a movie right now.
Oh, have you also heard the one where one of Jackie's people that works for him always has phonetic cue cards?
Yeah,
Because his English is actually really bad.
He cannot speak.
He cannot he can't have a conversation. He can do lines as long as he's got phonetic cards to teach him how to say it.
I can do lines. I don't even need a cue card.
Yeah, dude, that's what's crazy. Like,
Credit card.
because of inflation these days, like dinner for two, like just drinks and a bag of cocaine is like $4,000. I don't know.
Are you
Is that a
drinking
40?
a 40?
No, I'm drinking a Modelo.
A
Okay,
32.
so it's a 32.
Yeah, it's a 32. It's a quart
Just-
of beer.
Spanish for 40.
Yeah, 32 is Spanish for 40.
It's a venti.
Oh my god, I was playing
It's a
Call of Duty the
30.
other day, and I set my gun down so that I could do something, like I was building a gun or some shit. And we picked up this Mexican dude who did not speak English. He asked if we spoke Spanish, and we're like, no. And he picks up my gun, and I'm like, can I have my gun back? Can I have my gun back? Pendejo! And then I'm like, how do you say 13 in Spanish? Trace. B. And he's like, oh, threw it down. I'm like, you fucking. I was mad.
Fucking spin it on him.
Bitch.
This ain't the border, buddy. You don't get stuff for free just for crossing.
Yeah.
Wait, do they do that?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the border.
We should go to
Just
the
get a
border
really
and
good-
sneak back across.
Yeah.
And they're
we
like,
just
where's
need
your
some tans.
passport?
Be like,
We'll get
listen to me,
tan
bro.
for there long enough.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, listen to me. Like, I'm an American. They'd be like, that's a pretty good accent, Pedro.
No, you want to sound
It's
Mexican.
Alejandro.
Then you'll get
Pedro Hondo.
Hola.
then you get
Hola,
a free
señor.
trip to New York, and then a sweet hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds cool. Do you know any? Do you know any coyotes?
Cool.
Do you know any coyotes?
No,
We'll just-
find one.
We'll just sneak out of the country, then we'll sneak back in. And
We'll just pretend to be coyotes.
Yeah. There we go.
We'll pretend to be coyotes to sneak into the country, and then we'll use a coyote to sneak out.
Perfect. I don't know if they go
We'll start our own group and
that
we'll be
way.
the
Like,
coyotes.
We can
Tres coyotes.
We'll be able to. We'll be sneaking people into Canada by the end of 2026.
I got a buddy's
Okay.
backyard. You can just walk in.
Yeah,
perfect.
I heard.
Wait, we got to
somebody-
get caught though to get the money.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Will we be tased?
No,
Okay.
I don't have that kind of budget. The money goes
And
to
plus
the debit
tase-
cards.
The tasing's easy. Just if we get sprayed or smoked, then that sucks. The tasing
Oh.
is like, oh, that's like 3 minutes of like suck. If you get sprayed, that's about 3 hours of your face feeling like it's melting off.
I remember I was at a basketball game at South Umpqua. I'm pretty sure it was Tessa, like back when she was in high school, and she had pepper spray on a key ring. And somebody sprayed it. I think it was Darren sprayed it under the bleachers, and we're like, "Oh my God, we're dying!" Like it didn't spray anybody, but we were close enough. We're like, "This sucks."
Like, why would you do that?
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, it's Darren.
Reminds me of Jackie and her taser in the hotel room. That sounds a lot dirtier than it actually is.
That doesn't sound like a situation I kind of want to see.
No, it was,
I don't know if I want.
it was interesting.
It was. I just laid on the bed and she tased my butt cheek. Almost said butthole, but she didn't get that close
Yeah.
to the middle. Dang
She
it.
probably wanted to though.
I probably would let her. For
Sounds-
science.
That sounds like excruciatingly painful.
I think the batteries were low on it because it was not.
It
a
was
very good
not.
taser.
Yeah, it was.
It's like,
yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
oh man, I just stuck.
There
my
was no
finger in a
after
socket.
effect on that one.
Yeah.
Where sometimes you get tased and then like for a little while afterwards you're just like you feel funny. That was just like the instant of getting tased, and then it's done.
Like licking a 9-volt.
Yeah. Like my butt cheek just clenched really hard, and then it was done.
See, like I'm going to be getting shocked like a lot.
I mean,
That's good.
not if you do your job right.
Yeah, not if I
Yeah.
do it right. But like at first, I'm definitely gonna get shocked.
You ever see those giant breakers that like they will kill you?
Yeah.
They're like 50,000 volts or whatever. You have to put like a whole suit on to flip it, and it's intense.
I almost hit a power line with a metal pole the other day at work.
That would have been bad.
Would.
So we've got this new flag at work, and so I'm like, I untied it and I'm taking it down, and as I pick it up, the wind kind of gusts, and I feel myself lean, and I look up, and it's like, I'm like, power light, power light, power light, and I just like all my weight just to try to hold it away. I could have just let it go.
Should have called me. I've got practice.
Call him. I'm like, what do I do? It's going to the power line.
But I was just,
No,
it was just like
the
the,
flag.
but it was just that instant of the wind gust, and I look up, and I'm like, oh, well, that's that.
Bad.
About to head to
Ever-
the ancestral plane here.
Yeah.
You ever like narrowly avert disaster and someone else sees it and you play it off like you're like, yeah, it was cool. I knew how close I got to dying there. Whatever.
What did I order?
Mhm.
Get one of these.
What is that?
Requires a payment.
Hmm.
No,
I
return
did-
to sender. I'm not paying extra postage. Fuck you. I don't
I
even know
did-
what I ordered.
Giant dildos.
Well, if the package only requires $3, then
Asian giant dildos.
Asian
Careful,
dildos
Wish.
from Temu.
I did that once, Jake, where you try to play it off.
Yeah.
So, try to make this quick. We have these ramps on the ship, and it's all wire rope, right?
Yeah.
I'm standing. There's a big post that's about like 4 times my size. I'm standing in front of it. I'm a safety advisor on this evolution, right? And I'm watching, checking everyone, and I turn and walk like 5 feet to my left, right as one of those wire ropes snaps and literally wraps around the pole I was standing in front of. And afterwards I went up to look at it, and it was like right here
Yeah.
on me. And I'm
The
like,
old
I was like,
kill a
oh
guy
man,
level.
and yeah, and me, I'm just like, oh man, that's crazy. Oof, I really looked out there, kind of just like playing it off.
yeah.
And everyone's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. And they're like, no, you need to go to medical right now. I get to medical and I look in a mirror, never been wider.
Yeah.
Like just complete shock. But my shock response was to make jokes about it and like,
Yeah.
and
My
they're
charm
just like,
response is humor.
Yeah.
Standard Dave.
yeah. And I look in the mirror and it was, I'm out to sea at this point. So I've been in the sun for a while. So I have a good tan going on. White as a sheet. Just like, I'm like, oh, and then that's when it hits me. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't feel so great.
Suddenly, it's that the Looney Tunes moment when you've been running out over the edge of the ground and you look down and you actually see there's no ground below you anymore.
Yeah. It was just like, ooh, so I sat down. They're like, just chill here for a little bit. I'm like, I'm good, I think. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna puke.
All right, man.
Hey.
Are you ready for a good ass show?
Yeah.
No.
All right,
Cool.
we'll go home then. Wait.
Yeah, fuck you,
Wait.
Dave. All right, here we are.
There
We're
you
back
are.
again. Another edition. It's another episode of my show. And you might have heard him just a minute ago talking about puking. It's Dave.
I was actually retelling a story of the old Chunky Monkey of 2017.
I got a brass monkey.
Yeah.
What is a breast monkey again? I can't remember what
That funky monkey.
Brass monkey.
because Brian drinks the drink.
Monkey.
I meant
He
what I
drinks a
meant to
crack
say.
monkey.
Crack
What I meant to
monkey.
say is I had the Paul Revere.
Oh.
Well, speaking of Paul Revere, the man that always lets us know when the British are coming everywhere, it's Robin.
Not with this shirt on, bitches. USA.
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 Yeah. Goddamn right it is.
Fuck you, France.
Fuck them all. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, so before we go, bring it back around. Guy over there in the tank top. It's a jersey, actually. Hoop Snake Jake.
That's pretty good.
Touched all the tips.
That's pretty good. It's me. It's One Take Jake back in the saddle again. I got some things to say. I've got games to play, and why don't we get this thing underway? Hey, why don't we go down by the bay and like make things out of clay? What do you say?
I was like, I'm gonna do something real gay.
Yeah. Oh wait. No. It's
Candy's for everybody.
But so I decided to finish my math class that was so important that I do.
Oh yeah.
And so I managed to get it all done in a few days, and yeah, now I've got everything in the deal, and I'm waiting for them to be like, "Oh yeah, we have your paperwork now. Go ahead and finish your application." Apparently, I took it in on Monday. And they're like, "Oh yeah, this will be done by the end of the week." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean end of the week?" Like, you go, Jacob Tabor, click.
Yeah.
Can't be any more complex than that. But like I've been dealing with my dad talking to me. He's like, "You know what? They're the ones who are in control right now. So just play by the rules until you no longer have to."
That's how going to school works.
So yeah, I am in the pool now. Essentially, I finished my math class with the power of the internet, and there's no rule said I couldn't, so I used it.
That makes sense.
I mean, they once said we wouldn't have a calculator in our pockets.
That's what this phone is.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying it.
A lot of people said it.
A lot of people said it. I didn't quite believe it. I always had a lighter. Was it a lighter we're talking about? Oh, it's a microphone. No, whatever. I had one in my pocket anyway.
Yep.
Hey. When I was in school, teacher said you won't have the hairy legs in pocket all the time.
Your Joe Biden is that crazy curly-haired guy on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I was like, anybody ever tell you you're a good person? You're a good person.
The guy that got like a short sponsorship with Gooder. And he's like trying to sell sunglasses. I'm like, well, it's like as soon as I see a guy who used to be just a regular influencer, as soon as I see includes paid promotion on their shit, I'm like, all right, well, I'm done with you.
Scroll. I'm done. Yeah.
It's like the Jordan the Stallion guy who like all of a sudden was like, I used to work for this company and I have all the secrets to every fast food. I'm like, nope. You got prompted by somebody who works at the Yum Corporation, and they gave you a binder of notes, and now you got paid $2,000 to write about how everyone can make this at home. And they're going to try, and it's not going to be the same, and then they're going to come and buy it from us. So here's $8,000.
Pretty much.
Hate the machine, man. Hate it. Wish I was part of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you hate it, and
Funny.
you hate them because you anus.
You hate us because But I got a game.
I like games.
I've got a game
like
for you guys.
gays.
Are you ready for a game?
Hold on,
What kind of game?
Well, this game it's a pronunciation game.
Like in English?
Yes.
Oh,
well, good. I'm in luck.
In the English.
In English, for the most part, we are going to play. Can you pronounce that city in Washington? All right, so we're going to start with an easy one here. Robin, I'm going to have you go first. Dave, you're going to go second on all these because you actually lived here for a little while.
Is that Spokane? Like rhymes with cocaine?
Is that your
No, it's Spokane. Shit.
All right, Spokane. That's correct. Spokane.
Hey.
Like as far as spoke, like can, like not cane.
Smoke
dang.
can.
All right.
That's close.
How about this one here?
Never seen that one.
Robin?
Acetone.
Asotin.
So close.
So close. It has to do with the Indian people in the area and the way.
Oh, engines. I
All
didn't
of them
know
do.
that.
All right, here's a fun one. It's
Is
this
that
one.
French?
Is this here? Yes, it is. It's also this one here. It's also part of a song that you are quite fond of.
All I can think of is "Take Me Down to Paradise City," and that's not in it.
Take me down to Pendorielli.
No, no, is that? Are you guys give
I'm
up?
not even gonna try it. It's French. So-
Dave?
I'm going with Pendorielli.
Nope, that's Ponderay.
Ponderay.
Take you to Ponderay, and then I watch you skate. I mean, water ski. Ali oxen free.
Oh yeah.
That's Ponderay. That's how you spell. That's how you spell that.
I didn't even know that's what he was saying there.
Yeah.
Ponderay. Anglicized from a French word means hangs from the ears. Is about people who had earrings who lived there in the area. That's Cheney. That's easy. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that one. All right, here's a fun one.
Okanogan.
Dave?
That's what I was going to go with. That's what I always called it.
Okanogan? It is Okanagan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okanagan.
Bullshit.
All right, how about here's another. All right, we're going to Central Washington now. We just finished Eastern Washington.
We
Moved
know
across
this
the
one,
state.
don't
Here-
we?
We're going to start with the easy one.
Oh.
Yakima.
Correct, Dave. It's Yakima.
Yep, got it.
Yakima.
Yakima.
Yeah.
See, I even say Yakima. This is Yakima. I say it's Yakima. See, that's because I messed that one up.
That's Teton.
It's Tieton. It's Tieton.
They added an
Nope.
extra syllable in there. Like
There's a
even how they spelled it. Look, they spelled it and then they're like, ugh. With the,
So Tieton?
Tieton. All right, here's another fun one.
They misspelled nachos.
nachos.
This is Natchez cheese.
Nachos.
It's Nache.
It's a
Nachos.
Nachos. There's
Nachos.
the cheese.
That's the cheese you put on your nachos.
It's Natchies.
Yeah,
It comes in a
Natchez.
can.
you get
But
the
just- that's what it's
Natchies
called.
cheese to put
Natch
on your
like
nachos.
snatch. Ease like the start of easy.
Don't say
Natchies.
snatch.
Yeah.
Oh,
bad.
put a little nachos on my snatchies.
That's the name of this episode.
I gotta.
All right, here's a good one.
Colloidus.
Hold
No,
on, hold on.
that's a side effect of taking Ozempic.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, 40. Hold on, I gotta write something down because if I don't, I will forget. I definitely did not figure out how to write that.
Nachos for your Versace or something.
Nope, snatchies.
Snatch.
Snatchies for my snatchies.
Nachos for your Versaces. Snatchies for your snatchies.
I'm just gonna. I just wrote name of episode. 44 minutes ish.
We're moving on to Western Washington, where the beautiful, beautiful bald eagle sits here in this certain valley. This one
Rhymes
here.
with the F word that we're not allowed to say.
No.
Gadget.
He's
In-
like, what? No.
Correct,
Oh.
Dave. Skagit.
Skagit.
That's where I send my money for my car payment.
That
Inspector
one's easy.
Skagit.
Snohomish.
Snohomish is easy. Oh, here, yeah. I even looking at that won't help you.
Wakiakum.
Dave, you want to give it a shot?
Wakikum.
I think I'm gonna guess because I don't know. Wakiakum is what I'm gonna say. Wakiakum. Okay.
Careful where you
That's-
step there.
Yeah, you do. In here, you'll clean it up.
Sticky.
Let's see.
Nice fucking pond.
Yeah, that's Ponderay.
I always mess this one up.
What?
Puyallup. The
Nope.
way it rolls
Puyallup.
off my,
Say again.
the way it
Puyallup.
rolls off my tongue, I can't say it correctly.
Not you, Dave. God damn it.
Puyallup.
Nope.
That's definitely how I said it. 2 people from there.
They'd be like, well, this guy's not from here.
Yeah, they know I'm from Myrtle Creek.
Puyallup.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't say it correctly. It's like when people
No,
have a
that's
speech,
not
and
how you say it.
I just can't say it.
You got to get the wallop in there. Apparently, that's what they say. It's Puyallup.
Well, they're.
Puyallup.
Oh, here's my
Oh, yeah, I
favorite.
can say retarded. They're retarded. That's not how you say that.
I know it's not. I can't remember. I know it's definitely not how it looks.
Any guesses, Robin?
I don't know. Probably something weird like secuum. Just
Nope.
because they're all fucking weird.
Yeah, I can't remember.
We're looking at squim.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Squim, like swim with a Q, or like squid with an M. That one's fun. All right, a couple more, and then we'll
Puyallup.
Puyallup.
This
I live
reminds
by
me
the
of
casino.
reading names when you're subbing. Like, this is stupid. Fucking spell it right.
All right, last one,
Stelicum.
Robin.
I have no idea. Steel cum. So much cum in Washington.
You gotta
Comes from
steal it.
Pittsburgh.
Stillicum.
That's what I said.
Lot
What'd I
like
say?
Look. Yeah, that's what I heard. Halus, Buckle T.O.,
Used to be a coom, but this one is still a coom.
Quileute. Cut that.
Leave it in.
What?
So that was how to say those weird ass names in Washington State. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I was talking about it with Jen. Nobody knows how to say any of these names. Like, I didn't know how to say half of these, so it's
Right.
funny. It's funny to like,
I lived there for 7 years and I still mess most of them up.
yeah. I only know squim because it's so weird.
Did Robin freeze?
Where he's just very, very still.
I think he's frozen.
He's frozen. Yeah, he usually doesn't. He's not this upset about.
He's so angry about the.
He's so angry. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He's like, I'm never talking about another city in the state of Washington again.
Are we still recording? Yeah, we're still recording. So.
Well, Dave, have I ever told you about the time that I saw Robin's grandpa on ESPN?
No.
So I was
Was it
watching,
actually Gramps?
Yeah, or no, no, it was not Gramps. It was his dad's dad.
Oh, okay.
I was watching Cheap Seats, and like they were kind of making fun of the taping of like the 1970 logging show or whatever, and everybody was from Roseburg or Myrtle Creek that was in this world championship,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden they're like, and here comes Big John Miller. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold up.
I know that one.
I text Robin, like, was your dad or your dad's dad, was he the world champion in 1976 at the axe throw? He's like, yep, that's him. I'm like, dude, I'm watching him right now on ESPN. I'm watching him win it on ESPN. He's like,
And they were doing that on on the main ESPN channel?
Well, it was on the Deuce, I'd imagine, but like,
Oh, okay.
but they were, I mean, when they showed it on Cheap Seats, it was original footage from like CBS or ABC or
Yeah.
Wide World of Sports type shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wonder if I can. So we can
There's a lot. I used to always say that Kirkland was actually Kirkland. Because how many Asians live there?
or Bearview.
Yeah, Barrelview.
Or you can just call it the Far East Side.
Yeah, right. I had a buddy who always wanted to go out in Kirkland and Bellevue.
There's nothing to do.
I know,
in
right?
Kirkland and
Well,
Bellevue.
so he's Filipino and he's one of those like
I can
loves
find
going
party
to all
anywhere.
the Asian places. Yeah, like
Oh,
Like and everywhere we go, like dude
want to
would
know.
he would hit on a chick every place we went.
Of course, he's Filipino.
He was just like, hey, what's up? And it worked most of the time. It worked out for him.
There's a Filipino dude that is at the bar that we do karaoke at. I usually end up high-fiving him or giving him the
Well, look who it is.
oh, nice of you to show up.
Yeah.
And we're
guy.
black.
50 minutes late.
Yeah. Hey, I see you guys changed spots.
Yeah, I moved. I'm over
Yeah,
here
we
now.
decided to mix it up since you were gone.
Makes sense.
We're just talking about Filipino guys hitting on chicks.
Yeah. Always. All the time.
It's like it's what they do. It's who they are. It's what they do.
Makes sense.
They're like one level of creepiness below old Indian dudes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but they have the heritage of like being like good warriors, whereas Indians are still weird and gross and dirty.
Yeah, they have
They have the
techniques.
Sikhs.
Sikhs are
But-
very. I really like. I have a lot of respect for the Sikh people. They're very kind.
I do love that Andrew was something New York comedian. I think he's from New
Dice
York.
Clay.
No, not him. But he jokes about how like
Be like
Sikhs used to
whoever
wear
it was.
these armbands, right, to block shields and stuff like that. And now that over time they shrunk them down real small so that they can sit on the steering wheel of their Uber.
You know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking? I wish you'd
That's
tell
funny.
me.
Yeah, tell us.
That's funny.
Yep.
And then I hit this bell and maybe it worked. Did it
I don't
work?
hear it. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Noise canceling.
Cancel that noise.
He stuffed
Probably because
that.
my air conditioner's on. It's like it's
Mm.
all noise. We're not. If you're
Yeah.
not talking, we're not playing it.
Mhm. That's where
Like-
Mike noise canceling said that to him,
It did
to his
yeah.
face.
KRBN. If you're not talking, we're not playing it.
Exactly. My radio station.
WNBC.
Yeah. Want to talk
What were
about
we
the
talking-
Olympics?
Yeah, let's talk about the Ozympics.
The Ozempics. So I watched a lot of Olympics.
Yes, you
and
did. I did. I was very busy during the Olympics.
Monday happened, and I'm like, now what do I watch in the daytime? This
Days
was
of our
like
lives.
my morning. Oh, back to Pat McAfee talking about football. Football! They're really excited
Football.
about football. Men's basketball team won the gold
What a
in
game! What a couple
a
games!
fucking great game. Yeah, like Steph Curry finally showed up. Somebody pointed out that his wife didn't come to the Olympics until right before the Serbia game. And then she shows up, he shows up. Uh-huh. Exactly.
He's got to get that
no.
nut in to get the buckets in.
Little Chef Curry with the
Mixing a batter, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
She let him dip a ball and he dipped a ball.
Yep.
Splashing all over those guys.
Splash. That's why they call them the Splash Brothers.
Oh my god. And then, dude, they fucking planned the Sunday events so poorly.
How poorly was it?
The women's volleyball team game started at 4 a.m.
Oh right, I forgot. Did we win that?
We did not. We played like it was 4 a.m.
Mhm.
And then the basketball game was at 6:30. I did get up for that because also I had to go turn off irrigation. So I was like, well, I may as well get up and go turn the water off and then put the game on.
Like I woke up and it was like the fourth quarter of the women's game, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
It was close the whole game too. Like
Yeah.
stupid close. Ended up winning by 1. When they made the last shot and the chick's foot was on the line, like
By like half of
2
her
inches over. Yeah. Like really close to send it to overtime. But France played both games. They played like it was a home game. And the crowd responded like it was a home game. The men's game wasn't as one-sided. There were a lot of US fans.
Mm.
We had a whole bunch of celebrities and all that shit. But yeah, and then
It's
we had
hard- it's
track
hard to-
too.
Yeah, it's hard to root against like all those dudes at the same time.
right? It was finally nice to not hate Steph Curry hitting shots.
That's how I felt about Kobe in 2012.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, like just fucking kill these guys.
Like when he hit that, he hit a fadeaway over two dudes,
dude,
and it went in, and I'm like, so this is how it feels.
Yeah.
This is how it feels to enjoy
over
this.
2 7-footers. Like,
Yeah.
it was fucking good.
Did Steph have many of his patented Steph Curry like crazy shots? Like I know you're talking about that turnaround fader, but
he hit two like back-to-back shots where they kicked out to him at the top of the circle, and he sidestepped the guy who was running out on him and just put it in cash money, like back to back.
The first one, he didn't even square his feet up.
Yeah, he just like sidestepped.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The non-squared Steph Curry, nothing but net, 40-footer.
Once he hit the first one in the gold medal game, he was activated.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody, it was Bogdan, I think, Bogdanovic.
In the Serbia game, yeah.
Who, like, hit LeBron in the face and then said
and he's
something.
He's doing the 3-point thing.
Yeah, he did the Melo thing.
Yeah.
Then he said something to LeBron, and LeBron took that personally and went to work and put the team on his back pretty much for both of those games.
Have you seen the people saying that, or that were suggesting that Steph should have been the MVP of the Olympics?
Yeah, I've seen that suggestion.
Like I could see why you would say that, but if you didn't watch all of the games,
exactly,
then you're not getting the picture, because
if that's the people who are saying that are the people who only watch the medal rounds.
Right. Which Steph probably was. But again, LeBron kind of fucking pulled him to that point and then through that point.
There's a reason why they're calling him Captain America during the Serbia game.
Right. Did he not have a triple-double that game?
Yeah, triple-double in international play is kind of a big deal.
Like, he's only the third person to do it, and he's done it twice. Kind of a big deal. Yeah. And then we had track. Where
speaking of track and basketball, that fucking
football.
Lyles guy.
Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Trust me, that's on the docket.
We can come back to him.
Yeah, okay. That whole thing's funny to me.
Yeah, it is. Ding.
So track happened. We the women kicked some fucking ass.
Dude, the 4x4,
that was
fucking
amazing.
Destroyed. Like at one point we had like a 40-50 meter lead.
Is that the one that
second leg.
Shikari ran it? She ran the anchor in?
No, that was the 4x1.
Oh, okay.
And we won that too.
The 4x4, they put the fastest girl, whose name is escaping me right now. They put her second.
Yeah.
And instead of having her anchor it, she like created an insurmountable lead, and then Jamaica dropped out.
Yeah.
And so then it was like, okay, well, who's racing for second? And then unfortunately, like Ireland was in second for a really long time, and everyone's like, yeah, let's go Ireland.
I was
on the Ireland train, especially some of those runners.
It's easy to root for another team when you know your team's already won.
Yeah, when you've got the gold locked down, like it's real easy to root for someone else to win silver.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like watching swimming.
I watched pole vault, which was cool. Women's pole vault. I didn't watch the guys. I saw old Dong hit the bar, but
yeah.
I told you guys last week about him getting $150,000 for that.
For what?
What?
Didn't I?
No, you
I don't
didn't.
recall.
A porn company sent him $150,000 after that happened.
Oh, for hitting his dick on the.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
definitely awesome.
Best $150,000 he's ever made.
Right. We won the women's 400. I think we got first and third in that one. The dude who won the men's 400 was in like 5th place on the last turn and fucking passed everybody.
Yeah. There's an Oregon Duck who won the 16.
Yep.
And he came out of
Cole
nowhere.
Hawker.
Hawker won on
Hawker
the
Tua.
he won it on the final straight.
That counts as a real laugh from Jake, by the way.
That does
Putting it
count as
on-
a real laugh.
Just tick.
Yeah. Put it on the board.
Jake
Yes.
stopped what he was saying and forced air out of his mouth. That counts as a laugh.
Oh. Whereas when I laugh, people from Jackson County hear it.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
They're like, what the fuck was that?
like, is there a fire in Douglas County?
Yes.
Yes.
It almost certainly usually is.
Most certainly.
Mhm.
What else did we do well in? I mean, golds overall.
Pretty much
Yeah.
everything.
We won the 100. Barely.
Hmm.
Did not
So-
win the 200.
No.
Somebody claimed he had COVID.
Yeah, weird. But
But
when
then
he
was
came,
at the bar that
then
night.
then he was in the club that night.
Yeah.
you want to
What a
talk
turd.
about, you want to have a moment to talk about Mr. Lyles there, Dave? You got
He's
something to say?
he's just a turd.
Like
he's
he's
just
gonna
a-
say something else.
No,
a
he's
lot of
just
people are saying it.
he's just a
I
turd,
would
man.
never say that.
How much crap he's been talking over the last couple years. He's just a turd.
Yeah.
Like, you just shit the bed, dude. Like, this was your chance to back up everything you've been saying, and then you just shit the bed.
Hmm.
And you come up with some bullshit excuse.
Even the 100 that he won didn't look good.
Yeah.
And two, also
He's
he came out doing like this amazing, like he had just recovered from the world, like dancing around and playing
Yeah.
to the crowd. Like anybody gives a fuck about Noah Lyles in Paris.
Yeah.
When he came out, they did intros, like his 200-meter intro. It reminded me of that USC Alabama game where
Yes.
USC is like trying to be all like, "Oh, look how
Yeah.
cool we are," and then they get fucking boat
He
raced.
just smoked.
And they
Yeah.
they were acting like they were dogs on chains and stuff, and they were
Right.
like holding him back. Then
But
they
yeah, are we world
sick.
champs now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't
No,
win your shit.
He still is saying like we're not. He's like,
Yeah.
nah.
He's just a clown, dude.
Dude, I don't think you understand what those words mean, actually.
Yeah.
Because we won.
Literally champions of the world.
Hmm.
Well, Serbia should have won.
Well, they didn't.
Yeah, okay.
If they should have won, the only way your team should have won is if your team finished the game with more points than the other team, and the other team was somehow awarded a victory. Then you could say, yeah, my team should have won.
Yeah. My team should have won, except they pulled a fucking We Are Marshall.
But they like crashed into the side of a mountain.
They all died.
Kobe.
Like we should have won, except Zach Ertz's entire upper body was out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Travis Dyer's down.
Travis, yeah. Wait,
Dyer. Travis? Dyer.
no.
Either way.
Michael Dyer.
Troy Dyer. Travis Dyer?
Troy Dyer.
Troy died.
Travis Dye was a guy who went to USC and then like got hurt 2 weeks into the season.
Mhm.
I watched part of a preseason game the other day with the Chargers, and Troy Dye was playing, and they I'm pretty sure it was the old dude that used to be a commentator all the time that played for Oregon, not Ahmad Rashad. Dan Fouts.
Fouts?
Pretty sure he was like, he said something about, we also had Travis Dye, and then the other guy was like, I think USC claims him now. I'm like, yeah, because we don't.
You
Yeah,
can
they
have
can
him.
have him.
Exactly.
Same thoughts.
Fucking
But,
Fumbleitis
Mhm.
Jones over here.
Who did Dallas take as a running back?
His name was Who Cares?
No, there's an Oregon, a Duck just signed with Dallas.
Well, Bucky Irving is in like,
The Bucks.
Was it?
yeah, he's with the
Was
Bucks.
it
I saw
Bucky?
that. I saw that in the
No.
first part of that team out west from
No,
this week.
Bucky's been playing a lot. Like he's probably gonna be their starting running back.
gonna be picking.
I don't know. Who else did we
I'm
have?
looking it up right now.
Was it Verdell? Was it Verdell?
Yeah, CJ Verdell. He didn't go anywhere, which is weird because he was really good.
Yeah, until he got hurt and then was like, I'm gonna go to the league. Why? Get healed.
Oregon had some dudes around the program, like right when Lanning got there, that weren't necessarily like looking out for the player's best interest. I feel like, like because you saw some dudes that made the jump to the league who were definitely not ready, who definitely
Yeah.
need at least one more season. But it kind of reminds me too of when Darren Thomas saw Marcus Mariota coming, and he's like, "Well, fuck this, I'm going to the league." Because the transfer portal wasn't really a thing yet.
Right.
Royce Freeman signed a one-year deal with Dallas. That's what it was.
He's a guy that I'm surprised didn't blow up more from Imperial, California.
Because he ran for the Bucks for a couple years, didn't he?
He was there. He was with
Denver.
Good call. And somewhere else, I feel like it was like the Rams or something.
Okay.
It was the Rams.
It was one of those things on Twitter where it popped up as a news story, and before I could click on it, the whole page refreshed, and then it was gone forever.
Martina McBride.
Have you guys? So I didn't realize that the Australia-US feud was as big as, and it's a one-sided feud where Australia's running their mouth. I didn't realize it was as big. Like, I thought it was just the swimmer running her mouth.
Well,
no, it's like the whole country.
Don't you see, Matthew? I mean, this goes back to like 2004 when Michael Phelps was pushing Ian Thorpe's shit in up and down the pool. And like it's like, oh, this is finally the event that Ian Thorpe is really strong in, and Michael Phelps is like, okay, but I'm Michael Phelps. Yeah. And then we won the 4x100, and Australia was supposed to win it, and then like the women jumped in, and our women whooped their asses too, and then like we beat them at basketball, which made them mad, and we beat them at softball, which made them mad. Then we beat them at basketball again as the men, which made them mad because they have Patty Mills and they think that means that you're as good as the NBA. And Andrew Bogut. Let's see. And then ever since then, we've just continued to win everything, and that makes them mad.
No.
It's essentially the Oregon State rivalry. Like, Oregon wins, and it makes Oregon State mad.
I did hear someone refer to Australia as England Light. And it made me laugh.
There was some Australian chick on TikTok that was like, "Oh yeah, we're coming for you. We're gonna win in the blah blah blah." And I was like, "Hey, why this aged like fucking milk? Like 2 days later, and you guys got 14 total medals, and we've got 14 like by a person."
Right.
Pretty close.
Like, have you met Simone Biles? She's responsible for like 3/4 of your country's medal count.
Right.
Well, then they tried pulling the whole per capita thing. But they sent like a couple hundred more athletes to the Olympics than the U.S. did.
It's not our fault that large parts of your continent are uninhabitable.
No,
because so apparently there's a cap on how many athletes you can send. And then I saw something that said Australia actually sent more athletes than America did to the.
If you're like, that was when China hosted in, was it 16? Was that Beijing?
Not that long ago. So it was the one before last.
Yeah, so 16.
Yeah.
They had, like, I remember they had the thing because the host country gets to participate in basically whatever they want to. And China had this plan that they were going to set the record for the most golds and the most medals in general. And so they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get someone in every event. Like, no matter what it is, we're going to get someone in every single event. And that's kind of what it felt like watching France do. They're like, all right, swimming.
Mm-hmm.
No, we sent more. Australia
we
had
did?
475, and I'm pretty sure where's ours? 619.
Oh,
Booyaka,
okay.
booyaka, 619.
But yeah, but we have like teams that compete. They just have like people.
Yeah, but they got ray gun, guys.
Oh yeah.
They've got ray gun.
Did
Right.
you hear the shit about how she
Yeah,
got
she-
in?
Cheated her way into the Olympics.
No.
She held her own event.
For the
And
Olympic
won it.
trials,
Yeah, for the trial.
and her husband was the judge or something
organizer.
like that. Yeah,
and, yeah, a whole bunch
And
of shit.
and she straight up wasn't letting anyone else. And it was like
Yeah.
she held a award ceremony for herself.
So just like this secret race, and then, wow.
It would be like if we held the Olympic trials for 3-on-3 at the T court, and I didn't invite anybody. I'm like, yeah, I'm an Olympian.
We're in, dude.
Be like, I'll invite the like skater punks from the skate park and be like, hey, we're gonna play you. If you beat us, you get to go to the Olympics.
It's almost like the ESPYs giving Prince Williams an award for adversity.
If you beat us, you get to go to the Olympics. I just like that sounds like a great that's what Dodgeball 2 should be about.
Oh,
Isn't
like,
dodgeball
hold
gonna
on,
be an
I'm
Olympic sport?
emailing Vince.
Like they're trying to scam their way into the Olympics, right? And they're like, hey, if you guys beat us, you get to go to the Olympics. And they just say to some skater punks, well, skater punks realize that they could go to the fucking Olympics if they beat this ragtag group of motherfuckers. And so they do. But then they realize they have to like call their lawyer friend, who has to walk back the fact that their little regional that they created was fake, which means they have to vacate the original win that they got from the first movie.
Right.
So they have to go back and get a second trophy. Meanwhile, White Goodman shows up and says, well, if that's the way things are, then the contract is null and void too. So he starts trying to take over Average Joe's gym, which brings us back to the dodgeball tournament, in which Average Joe's is on the line, Globo Gym is on the line. The first championship is on the line because it went for sale at auction at a charity, and of course White Goodman won it.
Mhm.
And so we've got that there, and then we get everybody going down at the same time to get into the Olympics.
So
And this is
Average
actually a
Joe's
prequel.
Average Joe's wins, right? But
Right.
then they get to the Olympics, and then there's White Goodman. What? Oh, he's actually Canadian. He's got another team.
Oh, he's
got
he's on the Russian team with that Olga chick.
Oh, that could be. But
Mhm.
she's on the American team because she married what's his name?
Yeah, well, she's got dual citizenship. She's beating it.
Oh, I like
Man,
it.
Man, I wonder sometimes how the Olympic experience will affect players as they move forward in their career. And Joel Embiid is someone I'm going to be paying attention to the next couple seasons,
Right?
because he just went into the belly of the beast and basically got booed every night for 2 weeks and was more than just effective. He was really good at a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he actually go home? Didn't he grow up in France? Oh no.
No, France gave him citizenship, trying to get him to come play for them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Was it Antetokounmpo that
He's from
lived in
Greece. He played
Greece?
for Greece.
Wild that
Okay.
he's not. It's wild that he isn't good enough to get Greece into the consideration.
They played in the Olympics. They won their first ever game.
Oh, is that true? I must have missed
in
it.
the whatever the preliminary rounds are called.
Group play.
There it is. That's the one.
They got
Oh yeah,
their
and we won
first ever
soccer
win.
too.
We
It
did
was their first ever Olympic win. Yeah.
first ever Olympic win. That's why Antetokounmpo was just like not good.
Well, but he gets to play with his brothers, so he's like,
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, it's like, this is fun. This is what I wanted. This is what I made the Bucks try to do, but we wasted a roster spot on them, and now we don't make the playoffs.
Maybe we just make them citizens and let them play for us in LA.
Remember 3 for 3?
You ever play in
Mm-hmm.
the Olympics in LA?
Oh, that's what
Okay.
Japan did. They got that one white dude from Washington State. You hear
Rui
that story?
Hachimura, he's from Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's from the state of Washington.
well,
Yeah,
he's actually his mom's full-on Japanese, or no, his dad, and his name is Rui
No, not
Yeah, with-
Hachimura.
with the-
not
he's-
Ruri
Oh.
Hachimura.
A different one?
There's and he's a white dude.
It's like
Is it Clay
Steve
Thompson?
Steve Beekman is his name or something.
Steve Beekman.
I would expect somebody like Draymond Green to be like, yeah, I'll go play for France.
No, because he was there yelling at him. He went there specifically to try to start shit with Rudy Gobert.
Did
Josh
he?
Hawkinson.
Yeah, legitimately. Josh Harkin. Oh yeah.
Hawkinson
Oh, yeah.
played at Washington State. He was born in Shoreline. And then so he didn't go anywhere after college and was playing in Japan, and he liked Japan so much he's just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna become Japanese.
I think
Turning
I'm turning
Japanese.
Japanese.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I play
He
some
just
basketball.
shows up at some bar in Japan. He's like, "What's up? Yeah, I'm Japanese."
He walks in, konnichiwa, bitches.
It's funny because I'm bigger than a regular Japanese.
Thank you, very good. Can I play some basketball?
Like, I will be the assertive one on the court. I was told, a friend of mine told me he worked for a Japanese company, and he said that there is actually a position in a lot of Japanese companies titled the Loud American, because Japanese culture is so rigid that even if someone has a bad idea, like, it's the subordinates will not bring it up. But an American doesn't give a fuck about Japanese culture, and so he'll speak up and say, "No, this is stupid. We shouldn't do it that way."
Are you saying
And-
we can get jobs?
Yeah, as long as you know what you're talking about, you can be a loud American for a Japanese company.
There's a restaurant in Tokyo called the White Guy Bar,
I'd go there.
and
I want to take you to. No, that's not it.
Wait,
no,
I mean,
a
it
White
might-
Guy Bar. But it's all. The picture I saw was a bunch of guys dressed up like early 2000s emo,
I'm looking it up.
and I was like, that's not what white guys look like now.
Sure it
They,
is.
they need a fedora or a Carhartt beanie with flannel on.
White guys look like girls these days.
It's a trap.
That's a trap. No. Golden Guy? Is it called
hope-
Golden Guy?
Golden
sure.
guy,
Like GAI. Maybe it's Golden Gay.
maybe there's a bridge there.
It's a guy's afternoon in.
That
That was
That's
a real
the name of
laugh.
this
Marking that
episode.
down. What? Guy's afternoon in?
Guys Afternoon In. That's the name of this episode.
I don't know. That other one was pretty good.
I don't know, but having a gay is pretty funny. I feel like all this time we're just writing dialogue for like a freaking what's his name? The guy who does all the Seth Rogen movies.
Seth Rogen.
No, the other guy, Judd Apatow.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like I'm writing
Jim
dialogue
Caviezel.
a Judd Apatow movie where it's just like, hey, do you want to have a gay?
Paul
A
Rudd.
what? A guy's afternoon in. Like, I can just hear Paul Rudd saying that shit.
Yeah, but it's already from The Office.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
When Michael's setting up the bachelor party in the warehouse.
I forgot about that.
Mhm.
I remember the man meet.
Yeah, it's right before the man meet thing.
I missed that.
How many times have you
fuck.
seen The Office?
About 30.
I missed that 30 times.
30 times.
Wait, maybe I can find it. I'm sure I can. It's the internet.
I mean, it's on there. I'll just watch that episode again.
Golden Gay.
Golden Gay Bridge.
Thank you for being a friend. I almost said a different F word.
Don't.
Don't.
Don't
Oh.
go chasing waterfalls.
What was that? Oh, Other Guys. That's what.
Yeah,
that
I
song
was,
always
just- I was-
reminds me. That reminds me of Other Guys every time.
I was waiting for somebody to reference.
Who
the
jumps
intro.
out of a 20-story building?
It's such a great opening scene because for half a second you think like, okay, they're about to do something incredible, and then
Oh my gosh.
They jump just long enough for you to be like, oh god, they're not gonna. This is gonna be.
They're not making it.
And for the
I don't know.
pushes,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just quoting the end of that
Oh,
scene.
I was just thinking of fuck, now I forgot it because I stopped you and I stopped myself. I was like, oh, I want to listen to this.
There goes my hero.
I don't know. It probably wasn't very funny. Negative ding.
Negative
Must have been a
ding.
lot.
You have negative corn.
Yep.
The
Negative
double
corn.
Shanghai reveal.
Well, if we name the episode Guys Afternoon In, it'll also show up when somebody types that in now for The Office. Maybe we should just start naming every episode lines from The Office so that when people type them in to find the video,
Mhm.
they also find us. And if we type enough of them,
if we type enough of them.
yeah.
That's like old Taking Back Sunday. All their song titles are flipping through TV Guide.
Are they
Oh, really?
really?
Yeah, they have a song called
Golden Girls? Thank you for
Tim-
being a
Minnesota or something like. It's a basketball game because it's like New Jersey versus the Timberwolves is one of their songs. And it was because they, instead of picking like naming the songs, they would just go through the TV Guide or flip through the TV and be like, oh, that's the name of that song.
Whoa, that just made me think of a new game.
New game.
New game.
New game.
All right.
Nude
you-
game.
You
Oh.
pick an alcohol and I will find a drink and you tell me what else is in it. From this.
From the old man. Hey, I've got
The
one of
old,
those.
the old Mr. Boston.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright,
so all right, Dave, you go
gin.
first.
I don't know
Oh, I
anything
was
about
on
gin.
I opened it to gin.
Ew.
No, I don't know anything about gin.
Yeah.
I just found out that Aviator gin is actually brewed or distilled in Portland, and it's Aviator gin, All American gin. I'm like, wait, he's Canadian.
Well, because he just bought the company.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I know.
North American.
Yeah. Okay. What's in the Belmont cocktail?
The Belmont.
Gin, obviously.
Belmont, I'm gonna
Bitters.
say has a vermouth wash and a pearled onion.
Dave, you want to guess?
I'm going with some bitters, Midori, and some triple sec.
No. Raspberry syrup and light cream.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Wait, maybe
Uh,
I can find one. What's a LA Sunrise? And you can do the opposite, backwards version of the game.
Is it gin or is it tequila?
No, I moved to vodka.
Oh, vodka. Okay, that is
Oh,
gonna
an
be that's gonna be orange juice and grenadine with vodka.
I'm going with grenadine and mango juice.
Ooh, close. No, not really. Jake got orange juice. That's in it. 2 ounces of orange juice, creme de banana, pineapple juice, and then rum also.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
Kinda-
an LA Sunrise?
I prefer tequila sunrise.
It was just tequila talking. What?
When we were in the Philippines, I was drinking a lot of tequila
Oh, here's
sunrises.
a good one.
But orange juice in the Philippines is not as easy to get.
Ah,
But mango juice is. So I called them
Ah,
I
yeah.
called them my Filipino sunrises because it was
I like
mango
it.
juice, grenadine, and tequila, and it was
we should have those at tailgate this year.
all right. We'll do some Filipino sunrises.
For our first game.
Actually, I'm gonna change the name to the Subic Sunrise
Okay.
Oh,
because
boy,
I was in
that's
the
not
Subic,
as easy to remember.
I bet that hit really hard for you, but it didn't make any sense to me.
because
right?
I was in the Subic Bay when I was drinking those.
Okay, well, you can
Um,
be in the pelvic bay for all I care.
Jake,
Your dad's
staying
day.
staying in the vodka category.
Yeah.
Name at least one ingredient to Jericho's Breeze.
Jericho's Breeze.
There's a wall in it.
I'm gonna go with.
You have to break it down.
You have to be there on January 6th.
Nope. That's not on there.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with a twist of lemon.
And vodka. Oh yeah. Nope. We got.
Okay.
You want to guess one, Dave?
Okay. Triple sec.
No. Blue Sriracha.
That was my next guess.
Sour mix, lemon lime soda, Sprite. I'm guessing, and
Yep.
orange juice.
Average.
And that's a
Wait.
Jericho's Wall.
Okay, here's a 2-ingredient one, and obviously one's vodka, because I didn't turn the page, and it's called the Kangaroo Cocktail.
The
But it's
kangaroo.
a shot, so that's weird. Oh no, maybe it's not a shot. Shake,
Kangaroo.
strain.
Isis.
You like ISIS?
I'm trying to think of what is like specifically Australian.
I don't
Call
know
it-
that this is very Australian. Like I think they just named it that because they liked it.
The kangaroo cocktail.
Koala piss.
I'll give you a hint. They mentioned it in Groundhog Day.
Oh shit. I'd like to drink. I'd like to take a sip of vodka and then say a prayer for world peace.
Yes, that is the line.
Vermouth.
Yes.
Is it
Dry vermouth.
Yeah, vermouth.
What do you think is in the Frisky Witch? Dave's finger, but no.
Bye.
3 of them.
And yep, I was gonna say, and 2 of them are together.
Wait.
I don't even know what this is,
There, that's the
but I feel like you would.
Give the old Spock.
the old
Live long and
Spocker.
prosper. We've done that once.
And you
There's-
split them apart.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that one, but I've always been more of one of these kind of guys. You know what I mean?
I'm more of a bowling ball grip.
From the front.
Bowling ball grip from the front would be a funny name. I'm writing it down.
Got that kung fu grip.
Oh, that is hilarious.
What were we even talking about? Oh yeah,
drink.
different drinks.
The Frisky Witch.
Frisky Witch.
I'm gonna say there is absinthe in the Frisky Witch.
You want to guess, Jake? Dave?
Did you give us the base liquor for it?
Vodka
Vodka?
for the speakeasy.
Species?
Mm-hmm.
Frisky Witch. I'm gonna go with cranberry juice.
Sambuca?
Ew,
It's cranberry juice.
that's not cranberry juice.
What'd I say? It says pour over ice in old-fashioned glass, stir, garnish with a black licorice stick.
Gross.
Why
Like,
you gotta be black?
these are some of the worst drinks I've ever heard.
All right,
Right.
let's see if I can find one we know.
Tom Collins.
A Greyhound.
Robin, were you with me when I ordered I was ordering Tom Collins at the bar?
I feel like I was.
I think so. I don't even know what that
What's
is.
in a Tom Collins?
No idea.
Tom Collins mix. It's gin, lemon juice, lime soda, water, and
Mint,
I watched
right?
a thing the other day about it, like how it was made, and I was like, that sounds gross.
Yeah.
I've never
Don't
had
want
one in
that.
my entire life.
The
Because
only
every
reason
time
I
I'd
know
ask for
about
it,
Tom Collins is because of Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
or any black and white movie ever.
Up until 2 days ago, that was the only place I'd heard it, and I was like, wait, that's all it is? Whatever. They just make it in mix now. What's in a grasshopper?
Midori.
That's what I would go with Midori on that one.
I'm guessing
Vodka.
that's- What section is this? Oh, it's a liqueur.
Yep.
Not
Midori.
which Midori would be a liqueur.
Anything green is going to have Midori in it.
And coconut Midori and coconut rum.
I think you're right.
Probably because yeah, that's cocoa, and it's got a mint.
Oh, creme de
Cream-
menthe.
creme de menthe.
Yeah. Yep. Grasshopper. So like the Girl Scout cookie.
It's like a Samoa had sex with a Thin Mint.
Mhm.
Well, there's a lot of them. There's a vodka grasshopper, which is just the same stuff with vodka. All right.
With that grip.
Wait, there's a vodka and apple juice? Why would you? That just sounds like terrible.
It's pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah, what you should have is Crown Apple and Mountain Dew Zero.
Dew.
Oh, we got to start stocking up.
The cheese, eggs, and Welch is great. Well, these people,
Hi.
They could have been anywhere in the world. They could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. We appreciate that. Make sure you're checking us out on all of our social medias. Facebook is live and popping. I see you guys seeing us there, so thank you for being there.
We have social media.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So check us out and be there. But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe.
Until we meet again.
Hey, go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.